In this video, we will continue the remaining chapter, that is what is government. In last video, we have already started the types of government topic. So let us continue with that topic. And this is the second video of this chapter. So types of government. Who gives the government this power to make decisions and enforce laws? So here question is asked that who gives power to government for making decisions, for enforcing and imposing laws on people. Okay, so answer is given below. Let us read. The answer to this question depends on the type of government there is in a country. Okay, so it depends on the type of government, which type of government is there in country. Okay, so there are two kinds of government. First one is democracy and second one is monarchy. So let us discuss one by one. In a democracy, it is the people who give the government this power. Okay, in democracy type of government, people only give power to the government for making decisions, for making different laws, rules, and imposing or not imposing, enforcing those laws on people. Okay, so people only give this power to the government in democracy type of government. But how they give this power to the government? they give it to they give it through elections. Okay, through elections. So what happens in elections? In elections, people vote for the particular persons and elect them. Okay, so people vote for particular persons and elect them. And what happened once these people elected, these persons form government. Okay, once uh, these persons elected, then they form the government. And in democracy type of government, government is answerable uh, government is answerable to people for its decision. Okay, डेमोक्रेसी टाईप ऑफ गव्हर्नमेंटमध्ये काय असतं, जी डेमोक्रेसी टाईप ऑफ गव्हर्नमेंट असते ती लोकांना ॲन्सरेबल असते. जे ते जो काही गव्हर्नमेंटने डिसिजन घेतला तर त्याचं ते एक्सप्लेनेशन देऊ शकतं लोकांना. ओके, इट इज ॲन्सरेबल टू द पीपल. अँड बिफोर दॅट, डीड यू अंडरस्टँड? मीन्स पीपल ओनली गिव्ह पॉवर टू द गव्हर्नमेंट. ते इलेक्शन थ्रू पॉवर देतात. म्हणजे हाऊ दे गिव्ह पॉवर टू द गव्हर्नमेंट. इलेक्शन होतं, इलेक्शनमध्ये लोक वोट देतात त्यांच्या पर्टिक्युलर रिप्रेझेंटेटिव्हला. ओके, तेच लोकच रिप्रेझेंटेटिव्ह चूज करतात. आणि रिप्रेझेंटेटिव्ह इलेक्शन झाल्यानंतर, जेव्हा ते लोक इलेक्शन जिंकल्यानंतर, इलेक्ट झाल्यानंतर, तर इलेक्टेड झाल्यानंतर ते फॉर्म द गव्हर्नमेंट. ओके, सो दिस इज द टाईप ऑफ democracy type of this is the democracy type of government. Now let us discuss the another form of government, that is monarchy. Now let us discuss the monarchy type of government. The monarch means what? King or queen. So in monarchy type of government, king or queen has the power to make decisions and run the government. Okay, so this is the difference. This is the difference between democracy type of government and monarchy type of government. In monarchy type of government, the monarch means king or queen has the power to make decisions and run the government. The monarch may have a small group of people to discuss matters with. Okay, means what? In monarchy type of government, king or queen has small team. Okay, team of the people to discuss the matters. Okay, a small group of people to discuss the matters, but the final decision making remains with monarch. Okay, but final decision, who takes the final decision? King or queen? Monarch. The monarch takes the final decision in monarchy type of government. Okay, now let us discuss further. Unlike in a democracy, kings and queens do not have to explain their actions or defend the decisions they make. Okay, so in monarchy type of government, kings or queen, or not kings or queen, king or queen, not plural, okay, means the monarch is not answerable to the public, to the people for his decision, okay, like unlike democracy type of government. In democracy type of government is answerable for its decision to the people, but here uh, monarch monarchy type of government which is not answerable to the people for its decision, okay. Now let us discuss further. Democratic government. India is a democracy. This achievement is the result of a long and eventful struggle of the Indian people. Okay. सो इंडियामध्ये कुठलं टाईप ऑफ गव्हर्नमेंट आहे? डेमोक्रेसी टाईप ऑफ गव्हर्नमेंट. इंडिया इज अ डेमोक्रेटिक कंट्री. सो हे जे डेमोक्रेसी झालं इंडिया किंवा डेमोक्रेटिक गव्हर्नमेंट आहे ते इतक्या इझिली नाही झालं. ओके. याच्यासाठी खूप लोकांनी स्ट्रगल केलेले आहे फॉर getting this democracy type of government, okay. Result, here it is said, this achievement is the result of a long and eventful struggle of the Indian people struggled a lot for getting democracy type of government. There are other places in the world where people have also struggled to have democracies, okay. In other countries of the world also people struggle a lot to get a democracy type of government, okay. You now know that the main feature of a democracy is that the people have the power to elect their leaders, okay. So understood. Now you might have understood that what happens in democracy. In democracy, the main feature or main theme of the democracy is that the people have the power to elect, to win their leaders, okay. So in sense of a democracy is ruled by the people, okay, means people only rule the government, okay, people only rule them, okay. The basic idea is that people rule themselves by participating in the making of of these rules, okay, means people only participate in making of these rules through their representative. Democratic governments in our times are usually referred to as representative democracies, okay. In our times means democratic governments, what we refer to the democratic governments, we call it representative democracies, okay. So let us discuss further. In representative democracies, people do not participate directly but instead choose their representative through an election process, okay. So आपण ज्या डेमोक्रेटिक गव्हर्नमेंटला अजून कशाने रिफर करतो? रिप्रेझेंटेटिव्ह डेमोक्रेसीज. सो व्हॉट इज मीन बाय रिप्रेझेंटेटिव्ह डेमोक्रेसीज? रिप्रेझेंटेटिव्ह डेमोक्रेसीजमध्ये काय होत असतं? पीपल चूज देअर रिप्रेझेंटेटिव्ह थ्रू वोटिंग, मीन्स सेम थिंग वी हॅव डिस्कस्ड अर्लियर, ओके. People choose their representatives through an election process. These representatives meet and make here it is, meet and make decisions for the entire population, okay. So all those people, all those elected representatives, they meet and they conduct meetings, or all of them make such important decisions for the welfare of the entire population, for the well-being of the entire population, or you can say for the benefit of entire population of the country. These days a government cannot call itself democratic unless it allows what is known as a universal adult franchise, okay. So students, here it is said that these days, means nowadays, government cannot be called democratic government, okay. कुठल्याही गव्हर्नमेंटला म्हणजे डेमोक्रेसी टाईप ऑफ गव्हर्नमेंटमध्ये आपण गव्हर्नमेंटला डेमोक्रेटिक गव्हर्नमेंट डिरेक्टली म्हणू शकत नाही, अनलेस कधीपर्यंत, अनलेस इट अलाउज व्हॉट इज नोन ॲज युनिव्हर्सल ॲडल्ट फ्रँचायझी, ओके. ज्या डेमोक्रेसीमध्ये, ज्या डेमोक्रेटिक गव्हर्नमेंटमध्ये जोपर्यंत युनिव्हर्सल ॲडल्ट फ्रँचायझी नाही आहे तोपर्यंत आपण त्या कंट्रीला पूर्णपणे काय म्हणू शकत नाही? डेमोक्रेटिक कंट्री म्हणू शकत नाही, ओके. सो व्हॉट इज युनिव्हर्सल ॲडल्ट फ्रँचायझी? युनिव्हर्सल ॲडल्ट फ्रँचायझी मीन्स व्हॉट? here meaning is given. This means that all adults in the country are allowed to vote. Okay, so understood what is meant by universal adult franchisee? Universal adult franchisee means all adults in the country are allowed to vote. Okay, सो जेव्हा एखाद्या डेमोक्रेटिक जेव्हा एखाद्या कंट्रीमध्ये म्हणजे सपोज लाईक इंडिया. ओके, सो ज्या कंट्रीमध्ये सगळ्या ॲडल्ट्स लोकांना वोटिंग करण्याचा राईट आहे. ओके, त्याच कंट्रीला आपण डेमोक्रेटिक कंट्री म्हणू शकतो नावडेज. ओके ओके नाव आता इंडियामध्ये यू नो एव्हरी पर्सन हॅज अ मीन्स एव्हरी ॲडल्ट हॅज अ राईट टू वोट. अबव 18 एव्हरी वन कॅन वोट. ओके, जे ॲडल्ट लोक आहे जे मॅच्युअर्ड आहे दोज हू आर अबव 18 दे मस्ट हॅव राईट टू वोट वेदर दॅट पर्सन इज पुअर और रिच और फ्रॉम एनी कास्ट और रिलीजन इट डझंट मॅटर. ओके, बट एव्हरी ॲडल्ट हॅज द राईट टू वोट. देन ओनली we can say that universal adult franchisee is there in that country, and then only we can call that country as a completely democratic government. Okay, then only we can call that country democratic. Okay, so understood. But it was not always like this. Can you believe that there was a time when governments did not allow women and the poor to participate in elections? Okay, so previously there was no universal adult franchisee. Okay, previously means in many years ago. Okay, so आधी जेव्हा असे कम्प्लिटली डेमोक्रेटिक कंट्रीज नव्हते, सगळ्या ॲडल्ट्स लोकांना वोटिंग करणं अलाउड नव्हतं. ओके, इन देअर अर्लिएस्ट फॉर्म्स गव्हर्मेंट्स अलाउड ओनली मेन हू ओन प्रॉपर्टी अँड वेअर एज्युकेटेड टू वोट. ओके, अर्लिएस्ट पूर्वी काय व्हायचं हिस्ट्रीमध्ये किंवा खूप वर्षापूर्वी फक्त मेन ओनली मेन वेअर अलाउड टू वोट. आणि विच मेन those who own property जे चांगले वेल्दी आहेत. ओके, अँड दोज वर द एज्युकेटेड जे एज्युकेटेड आहे वेल्दी आहे फक्त त्याच लोकांना मेन ओनली those men only allowed to vote. This meant that women and poor, the property less and the uneducated were not allowed to vote. The country was governed by the rules and regulations that these few men made. Okay, so understood. So this means what? पूर्वी काय होतं तर वुमेन आणि जे गरीब लोक होते त्यांना दे वेर नॉट अलाउड टू वोट. ओके, जे पुअर पीपल होते किंवा वुमेन होत्या त्यांना वोटिंग अलाउड नव्हतं. अनएज्युकेटेड लोकांना वोटिंग करणं अलाउड नव्हतं. ओनली सम फ्यू मेन वेर अलाउड, दोज हू वेर रिच. ओके, ओनली दे वेर अलाउड टू वोट. And all these rules made by some few people who run the government that time. Okay, now let us discuss further. So in India before independence only a small minority was allowed to vote, and they therefore came together to determine the fate of the majority. So we will discuss now the condition of India. सो इंडियामध्ये बिफोर इंडिपेंडन्स काय व्हायचं, ओनली स्मॉल मायनॉरिटी फक्त छोटा एक मायनॉरिटी ग्रुप होता त्यांनाच फक्त दे ओनली वेअर ओनली स्मॉल मायनॉरिटी वॉज अलाउड टू वोट. ओके, सो वॉट हॅपन देअर फॉर ऑल दोज पीपल केम टुगेदर टू डिटरमाइन द फेट ऑफ द मेजॉरिटी मीन्स टू डिटरमाइन द इश्यू ऑफ द मेजॉरिटी. म्हणजे जास्तीत जास्त लोकांना सगळ्यांना वोटिंगचा राईट पाहिजे त्यासाठी ऑल पीपल केम टुगेदर. Okay, several people including Gandhiji were shocked at the unfairness of this practice and demanded that all adults have the right to vote. Okay, so several people like including Gandhiji all they came together and they were not agree with that unfairness. Okay, so Gandhiji was also not agree with this unfairness. So what happened? And all these people demanded, including Gandhiji, demanded that all adults have the right to vote. Okay, गांधीजींची रिक्वायरमेंट होती किंवा अशा सगळ्या बऱ्याचशा लीडर्स लोक येऊन त्यांनी डिमांड केलं की सगळ्या ॲडल्ट लोकांना राईट फॉर वोट असला पाहिजे, वोट करायचा राईट असायला पाहिजे. दिस इज नोन ॲज अ युनिव्हर्सल ॲडल्ट फ्रँचायझी. सो ह्या सगळ्या सगळ्या ह्या लिडर्सने काय डिमांड केली, युनिव्हर्सल ॲडल्ट फ्रँचायझीला एनकरेज केलं, किंवा हे युनिव्हर्सल ॲडल्ट फ्रँचायझी इम्प्लिमेंट केली पाहिजे कंट्रीमध्ये. सगळ्या ॲडल्ट लोकांना वोटिंगचा राईट दिला पाहिजे, असं काय केलं त्यांनी, दे डिमांडेड. ओके, wait wait. So all these leaders came together, including Gandhiji, and they demanded they encourage universal adult franchising. Writing in the journal Young India in 1931, okay. So Gandhiji said, गांधीजींनी 1931मध्ये एक जर्नल लिहिताना, यंग इंडिया हे जर्नल लिहिताना, व्हॉट गांधीजी सेड, आय कॅन नॉट पॉसिबली बिअर द आयडिया दॅट अ मॅन हू हॅज गॉट वेल्थ should get the vote, but a man who has got character but no wealth or literacy should have no vote. Okay, no vote. Or that a man who honestly works by the sweat of his brow day in and day out should not have the vote for the crime of being a poor man. Okay, so Gandhiji, when he wrote that his journal, Young India, in that he said that he was not agree with that idea that only wealthy men were allowed, wealthy people were allowed to vote, and those people who are poor, or those who are not educated, those who have a good character, they were not allowed to vote. Okay, so Gandhiji was not allowed with this unfairness. Okay, and that is why he demanded the universal adult franchisee. Okay, so here your chapter is completed, but we have left one this box, so let us read this, let us discuss this. Okay, so nowhere in the world have government willingly shared power. All over Europe and USA, women and the poor have had to fight for participation in government. Okay, so what happened? All over Europe and USA, there were women and poor people were not allowed to vote. So all of them fought for the right of vote. Struggle to vote got strengthened during the First World War. Okay, so struggle for vote, जे वोट करण्यासाठी जे हे लोक स्ट्रगल करत होते, हू वुमेन अँड पुअर पीपल. ओके, सो त्यांचं स्ट्रगल व्हेन इट बिकेम पॉवरफुल, स्ट्रेंथन मीन्स टू बिकम पॉवरफुल. सो देअर स्ट्रगल बिकेम पॉवरफुल इन ड्युरिंग द फर्स्ट वर्ल्ड वॉर. दिस मुवमेंट इज कॉल्ड द वुमेन्स सफरेज मुवमेंट. ओके, सो ही जी लोक स्ट्राईक करत होते, जे प्रोटेस्ट करत होते, व्हॉट फॉर गेटिंग राईट ऑफ वोट. ओके, हू वुमेन अँड पुअर पीपल. ओके, सो ही जी मुवमेंट होती, दॅट मुवमेंट इज कॉल्ड वुमेन्स सफरेज मुवमेंट. ओके, वुमेन्स सफरेज मुवमेंट. As the term suffrage usually means right to vote. What is meant by suffrage? Suffrage means right to vote, means women's movement for right to vote, you can say that. Okay, so जी right वोटिंगसाठी राईट मिळावा, अधिकार मिळावा वोट करण्यासाठी, ही जी वुमेनची मुवमेंट्स होती यू एस एमध्ये आणि या वेस्टर्न कंट्रीजमध्ये, यू एस ए, युरोप, तर ह्या ज्या मुवमेंटला काय म्हणतात, वुमेन्स सफरेज मुवमेंट. During the war, many men were away fighting, and because of this, women were called upon to do work that was earlier considered men's work. Okay, सो जेव्हा फर्स्ट वर्ल्ड वॉर चालू होतं, त्यावेळेस मोस्ट ऑफ द सगळेच लोक मेन जे होते ते वॉरमध्ये फायटिंगसाठी गेलेले राहायच्या. मेनी मेन वेर अवे फायटिंग. ओके, सो men went for some fighting, some busy in first world war. So what happened at that time? Because of this, women were called upon to do that work. तर त्यावेळेस ज्या वुमेन होत्या, ज्या वाईफ्स होत्या त्या लोकांच्या, तर दे वेर कॉल्ड टू वर्क. ओके, सो फर्स्ट वर्ल्ड वॉरमध्ये ज्या वेळेस जे वुमेन्स त्या मेनच्या ऐवजी खूप वुमेन्सने काम केलं. ओके, गव्हर्मेंटचे वेगवेगळे जे रोल्स होते पोस्टमध्ये, दे वर्कड. ओके, so many women began organizing and managing different kinds of work. Okay, so they just work in absence of their husbands. Okay, in absence of men. Okay, the not just husband but in absence of men, all women worked. They organized everything very nicely. Okay, they managed all different kind of works. When people saw this, they began to wonder why they had created so many unfair stereotypes about women and what they were capable of doing. ओके, सो त्यावेळेस लोकांना कळालं की वुमेन आर व्हेरी कॅपेबल. ओके, दे आर कॅपेबल लाईक अ मेन ओनली. कारण की वुमेन त्यावेळेस लोकांना कळालं की वुमेनसुद्धा मेनचं काम करू शकता बरोबर तेवढ्याच बरोबरीने. सो वुमेन आर कॅपेबल ऑफ डुईंग वर्क. सो एवढं जर वुमेन कॅपेबल असल्यावर त्यांना राईटचा वोट नाही, त्यांना गव्हर्मेंटमध्ये काम करायचं हे नाही, राईट नाही. तर त्यावेळेस लोकांच्या लक्षात आलं आणि दॅट इज वाय क्रिएटेड. सो पीपल वेअर अनफेअर दिस स्टिरिओटाइप्स मीन्स वॉट, जेव्हा एखादी गोष्ट डिफरंट असते. ओके, सो लाईक for example, women were not allowed to work in government, they were not allowed to vote. Okay, so people were unfair to this stereotype. So women began to be seen as being equally capable of making decisions. सो ह्या ज्या लोकांच्या मेन्सच्या ॲब्सेन्सीमध्ये ज्यावेळेस वुमेन्सने काम केलं त्यावेळेस त्यांच्यात लोकांनी ऑब्झर्व केलं, अदर पीपल ऑब्झर्व दॅट they were very capable of taking big decisions. Okay, organizing and managing all those things. Okay, so people understood that women are also capable of doing that work. So the suffragettes demanded the right to vote for all women, and to get their demands heard they. Okay, so the suffragettes demanded right to vote. Suffragette means what? All these women, those who did not have the right to vote. ओके, सो त्या सगळ्यांनी प्रोटेस्ट केलं आणि बाकीचे पण लोक त्यांना सपोर्ट करणारे होते की वुमेन शुड गेट द राईट टू वोट. सो ऑल दोज पीपल, दोज हू वर डिमॅन्डिंग for the right to vote for women, so all those called suffragettes. Okay, so they protested, and what happened, they form a chain, त्यांनी chain केली and themselves to demanded their demands heard. They chained themselves to railings in the public places. Many suffragettes were imprisoned and went on hunger strikes, and they had to be fed by force. Okay, सो व्हॉट हॅपन, हे जे सफ्रेगेट्स होते त्यांनी खूप सारे प्रोटेस्ट केले. ओके, त्यांनी असे चेन फॉर्म करून पब्लिक प्लेसेसवर रॅलिंगजवळ ते चेन फॉर्म करून प्रोटेस्ट केलं त्यांनी. ओके, रेलिंग मीन्स वॉट? रेलिंग मीन्स लाईक अ बार ऑर फेन्स. सो व्हॉट हॅपन, मेनी सफ्रेगेट्स, खूप साऱ्या लोकांना त्यावेळेस इम्प्रिजन केलं गेलं, जेलमध्ये टाकलं गेलं. काही सफ्रेगेट्सने स्ट्राईक केले, हंगर स्ट्राईक्स. ओके, आणि सो फोर्सफुली त्यांना फीड केलं गेलं to break their hunger strike. So as a result, what happened, in American women got the right to vote in 1920. Okay, remember this year. So in 1920 American women got the right to vote. अमेरिकन वुमेनला वोट करण्याचा राईट कधी मिळाला? इन 1920. व्हाईल वुमेन इन द UK गॉट टू वोट द सेम टर्म्स ॲज मेन सम इयर्स लेटर इन 1928. ओके, सो UKमध्ये कधी मिळालं वुमेन्सला राईट टू वोट? दे गॉट द राईट फॉर वोट in 1928. Okay, remember this year, in 1920 American women got the vote for right. Okay, राईट वोट त्यांना कधी मिळालं? 1920 मध्ये. अँड UK वुमन गॉट द वोट फॉर राईट वोट कधी मिळाला त्यांना? 1928. ओके, वोट करण्याचा अधिकार अमेरिकन वुमनला 1920 मध्ये मिळाला आणि UK वुमेनला कधी भेटला? 1928 मध्ये. ओके, so here our chapter is completed, so we will stop here. Bye, have a great day.